This is the worst football stadium in the world, and it's located right here in New York City. But why is it the worst football stadium in the world? Well, isn't it obvious? This is the Yankee Stadium, home to the New York Yankees, who are a baseball team that have played there for over 100 years. But in 2015, the MLS realised they could squeeze a little bit more money out of New Yorkers and decided to add another team to the city. The only problem? Well, they had nowhere to play and were left with no choice but to strike a deal with the Yankees baseball team to use their stadium. Now, the more intelligent of you might have realised that baseball and football aren't played on the same pitch. So that means every time NYCFC have a home game, they need to completely transform the stadium. And this can take up to 3 days at a time. Plus, with it not being a purpose-built football stadium, the result is always an absolute mess. Just look at this pitch Messi had to play on. But that's not their only problem. The pitch is tiny too. The minimum FIFA-approved pitch length is 100 yards, and that's exactly what the Yankee Stadium used to just about scrape by. However, it's not all doom and gloom. There is some good news in the pipeline. The City Football Group, who also own Manchester City, have committed $780 million to building a new stadium. And in fact, construction is already underway, with it set to open in 2027. But until then, New York City FC will continue to play on a baseball field with dodgy turf and a tiny pitch, or as I like to call it, the worst football stadium in the world.